Ok, xin chào bạn, mình quay trở lại ok, chơi tiếp cái trò Cyberpunk. Chúng là cũng chưa chơi được nhiều, chỉ mới chơi đoạn đầu ấy, nhưng mà cái tutorial hơi bị nhiều ấy. Làm chi tiết nhỉ? Ố, sao mình lại đoạn này nhỉ? À đâu nữa, đoạn này.
I dreamed a dream of an endless sea. Arasaka at the helm.
Ok, mình sẽ đi gặp cái thằng này. Đây là
Out of my sight, you disgust me.
You disgust me. Để tao ghét tao. Chúng ta sẽ có đến P1 Engine. Đây là cái tin tức. Nên là mình đang chơi ở cái quality 2. Không biết là vì sao là nó ra ngoài không gian là nó có rớt frame. Khả năng mình sẽ chỉnh lại. Kabuki.
The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri. Enjoy yourselves, Night City.
Nên là có một cái festival thì sao? Hình như chưa phải chỗ này rồi. Go to the far in. And CPD can hustle we pay you to have the file granting. Fixer the intermedia. Inform you about local gig. Nên là cái đây là lần đầu tiên chúng ta ra khỏi ngoài cái chỗ này. Frame nó rất là phát xuống tầm 40 mấy. Nên là cái này cũng đoán trước, bởi vì cái trò Assassin's Creed là mình chơi tầm 40 mấy rồi. Đây này, ta đang ăn mì này. Từ từ thì mình sẽ chỉnh để xem cái đồ họa của mình sẽ là khả năng là mình chơi 2 là hơi nặng này. Trên cái này là low à? Distant shadow, cái này là shadow này. Volumetric lighting này. Wow. Mình tưởng là nó là 2 nhưng hóa ra là medium. Hay là cái này nó tối ưu lại cho mình nhỉ? Cái mình sẽ để. Thế hóa ra là mình không phải chạy 2 à? Cái này mới là 2 này. 2 thì chơi được tầm 3 mấy thôi. What chai eating?
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to
Wow,
like?
game này rất là nặng đấy.
Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Some more Chile action up in here and you're looking
Có thằng nào đang bị ấy.
sopa de fideos.
Bây giờ để mình sẽ để mình ra đây xem có vụ gì à? No. Sao mình cứ bấm nhầm là cái nhỉ? Thực ra là 30 mấy frame chơi cũng không tệ lắm nhỉ, nhưng mà ok, mình sẽ chỉnh lại cái chắc mình sẽ để medium. Rất là đáng tiếc là mặc dù 1070 Ti nhưng mà có vẻ như là nó vẫn chơi trò này là không được ổn lắm. Nên là mình nghĩ cái trò này là chúng ta phải chơi mấy cái trò card mới của Nvidia ấy. Hoặc là sử dụng cái DLSS này thì nó chạy nó mới ổn. Nên là chạy medium là nó được 40 mấy mà 60. Nên trò này rất là nặng rồi.
There you are.
Nên là bây giờ là như phải lên mấy card bác 70.
Surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens
That
I might
happened.
have bagged us a sweet ass job.
Job job. Hay là có công việc mới.
Maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little known someone named Dexter
Dexter D. Shaw.
Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coup.
Deck are on, gonna out the picture.
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with the nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. A lot of bodies lying in the streets.
Này có rất là nhiều hội thoại nhỉ.
Yeah, Dex got lucky though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled. Took a while.
Ok, mình sẽ skip một số cái đoạn something about this thing.
Guy's up to his elbows in blood, Jack. You want to shake his hand? Work with him?
It's the biz, V. Everyone's got blood on their hands. You deal with it. You move on.
How'd you manage it?
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something?
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug. She's the one that hooked us up.
Skip ahead à? Cái này là không phải là bỏ hội thoại mà là bỏ cả một đoạn hội thoại.
Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but
This whole deal.
it's right on you, you know what they say.
Don't see you. Why not me? Wait, why me?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you.
Thế là thằng mà nhận việc mà đâu, thằng mà tuyển người mới là nó yêu cầu gặp mình.
I can't blame him for taking a personal approach.
It are bad of
And it
things.
ain't as bad as
Trust.
you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Hey,
Dex
come
is a
on.
real deal when it comes to fixers.
Oh my god.
Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying.
Oh, really? No.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz.
Khu này là nhà tiếng Nhật.
Bueno.
Kiếp thằng này ăn mãi mà không được cái bát mà ấy mì.
Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up and scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Thằng này nó môi giới công việc cho mình. Thế thằng nào không tham dự. Koyoka.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
The Rip Duck. Này này, xe này. Get in.
First stop.
Xe là người.
And Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Cái này không chuyển là cái chế độ ấy. Exit vehicle.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
Ui ôi.
Miss D.
You don't say.
Ui.
So smooth. Really gets me, you know?
Cái nào phanh là cái gì nhỉ? Ôi chết rồi. Gặp anh cảnh sát rồi. Không biết chuyển cái chế độ như này. Parking lot. Trong độ xe như ở Thánh.
Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits.
Không biết là cái này là cái gì xinh xanh được. Select destination. You go fast travel okay. Ok. Ui ôi, thành phố rất là to rồi này. Đây là cái lần đầu tiên chúng ta nhìn được toàn cảnh. Wow, thành phố rất là to luôn, không phải to mà rất là to. Lâu lắm rồi mình không chơi mấy cái trò như là GTA. Cyberpunk.
For your eyes do not belong to you, or rather,
Not only to you.
Not only Zagari the
Do you
Perfect.
truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them?
Thằng này nó đang nghi ngờ là kiểu như những cái bọn là gắn cái trang thiết bị cho mình ấy, là nó sẽ gắn theo mấy cái đồ theo dõi.
Hey V.
Kiểu là mấy cái bọn mà skeptical ấy.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Kinh quá nhỉ. Hay là người yêu riêng của anh Jackie à?
Because I am. Always. Makes for easier living.
Meet up with Rip Dog.
Vicky, surprise.
A common practice, cyberware install is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialist Rip Dog. Nên là những cái bọn Rip Dog là những cái bọn mà để gắn cái thiết bị bằng máy cho mình ấy, bằng người cho mình.
Ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig.
Nên nó gắn
Jack into a
tay
client's
ra máy.
neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing.
Ôi chết, bấm nhầm rồi, đang định ngồi rồi.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash.
We shop you out in your flash.
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter
Dexter
DeShawn.
DeShaw. Dexter DeShaw.
Quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really?
Now finally.
Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex DeShawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter DeShawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Anh này xong gặp pain. I got the money nhưng mình không có 21.000. Pay you on the job done.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Đây là lần cuối á. Tay này nhìn ác.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Nên là ngay cả mình không có sử dụng cái ray tracing mà kiểu high quality ấy, nhìn cái nhân vật character model rất là cao rồi. Cái độ chi tiết mà. Bây giờ chúng muốn nâng cấp cái đề.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got and should be about
Ủa, mắt
right
mắt
under
giả
the
á?
circumstances.
Vãi nhái.
Now jack in.
Ra thì top shelf tech.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my
Đồ
blood.
xịn, mắt xịn.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece.
Eddie
Eddie's in
in
hand.
hand. Anh này có vẻ tốt bụng phết nhỉ. Cho mình đồ tốt nhất à?
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Cybernetic implant and mechanical replacement for optical part. Cái nó sẽ thay thế một số cái bộ phận làm cho tăng cái khả năng con người này. Tăng khả năng combat này. Sống sót ở những điều kiện khắc nghiệt này. Invasive. Cái này là nói rồi. Ngay cả như kiểu mấy cái trò mà nhập vai mặc giáp mặc riêng nó cũng cộng nhiều. Nên mình không biết là phải cộng cái mẹ này đấy. Hình như là đây là mắt. Kinosi Optic Mark 1. Tăng khả năng tầm nhìn. Equipped Frontal Contact. À, cái này là trên này là não này. Circular System này. Immune System là cái khác. Hệ điều hành là cũng có một cái khác. Ôi, nâng cấp rồi. Cái này là cái gì? One item available. Ballistic Processor. Mẹ nâng cấp như này thì còn gì là người nữa nhỉ? No cybernetic in hand. Ricochet shot with power glove. Skeleton, cái này cũng người khung xương. Mẹ mình nâng cấp như này còn gì là người nhỉ? Cái này là ông này có nhưng mà mình phải mất tiền. 5.000, chúng ta có 600 đồng. Cái này là
In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Có nghĩa là mình đeo này là những cái
This should do the trick.
cái camera nó sẽ cái lúc mà ghi hình mình là mặt sẽ bị mờ, kinh quá. Sao có hiện đại đấy.
Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me.
Cái này xăm
I
ăn.
used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's
Who,
what,
who?
and how's why.
How
What
we
happened?
why.
One day I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since.
Ok. Nên là có rất là nhiều câu
Just
chuyện về
like
từng cái
that.
nhân vật này.
Thanks.
Thì chúng ta có thể hỏi
Now,
kỹ hơn.
a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Em tra tất cả những cái mẹ này.
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought.
Ui rồi lấy
Lights
cái mắt
out
này.
for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Configurating system 100%.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning PPM with optical can provide a lot of information. Okay, chúng ta sẽ có thể
Time for the scanner.
chúng ta sẽ scan là Victor Vector.
It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the
The
charm.
bed rip
With
dog in
anything,
the Washington.
really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
NPC database access granted.
I also injected NCPD file search.
Ngon đấy nhá.
Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Hiện đại nhỉ, cái này nó ông này còn cập nhật cả cái danh sách của cái bọn NPC ở đâu. Kiểu cái sở cảnh sát ấy. Nên này chúng ta biết được cái list của
Auto
người
work
nào
like
mà
a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your
Kìa,
ammo
bọn nào
count
truy
on
nã.
a brand new site.
raw weapon. Này chúng ta có cái size mới.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again.
Cái này là cái
You're the
Steam mới của
best.
mình.
I owe you.
Go on, kid.
Nhiều
Show
item
'em what
receipt.
you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Anh lại xem TV. Jackie Well, ok, mình phải quay lại. Winning.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards.
Victor Vector.
Now every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Miss it, don't you?
I want to pay off my debt.
How's biz going?
Can't complain. Cook.
Ok, chúng ta sẽ đi ra
You've
ngoài
got
này.
Misty here to help. Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision. Okay, let's put a pin in it.
Mèo đâu? Civilian, mèo. Talahamido. À, cái này là có thể scan được xem đứa nào là cái tội phạm ấy, kiểu là human một con long này. Cái này là chả nhìn thấy mặt mà cũng scan được. Nhưng mình phải đi xuyên qua cái chỗ này này. Chị này là Misty. Thằng kia đâu rồi?
But you are not.
Ok, mình phải load lại thôi. Bây giờ nó bảo là nó phải talk to Jackie này.
Your heart chakra looks a
Đây,
little
đây.
out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Wanted in Night
Okay,
City.
do my best to talk us up.
Tiền thưởng là $10 thôi. Vãi. Bounty class là 0. Meet with the deck à?
What are you checking them out?
Crazy
Listen,
Narrow.
I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you.
Your executive, your leaders. But
The
they
number of
are
cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Bắn nhau đâu đấy? Incapacity, cái này là non-lethal takedown này, quick hack này, lethal weapon, EMP này. Đây là một số cái lựa chọn để đánh gục của nó chứ không phải giết. Ok. Bắn nhau ở đâu? Psycho killer. Ui. Ôi chết mẹ luôn này. Physical fail này, vãi nhà. Mình chưa hiểu chuyện gì xảy ra, nó rút súng ra nó phệt mình luôn. Nên nó sẽ load lại cái chỗ auto save này.
Okay,
Oh my
do my
God,
best to
no.
talk us up.
Chị kia lại gọi.
V, listen, I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber
Chị
psycho
cứ nói đi.
attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Chó này, mình bắn ra.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain.
Khiếp, bắn mãi năm chết. Performance in the action rerun with street credit. Mình giết được một thằng. Nên là mình giúp công an này.
Hey there, what are we talking about?
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain.
Allow you direction of the bullet ricochet. Ui, cái này là vũ khí có thể bắn nảy đạn. Vãi nhà.
If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and
Food
I'll send
vendor.
someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Bọn này bây giờ vừa bắn chết. Cái này là nãy. Cái súng lục này cho này bắn mãi không chết. Ở cái phần này phần gì. Nên là nó không quay lại được cái chế độ là 21:9 ấy. Không hiểu sao nó bị lốt ấy. Cái nó bị lỗi như này nhỉ. Nên là cái việc này là chúng ta phải load save và rồi chúng ta load lại à. Hoặc là đơn giản là nó save lại. Meet with the deck. Đó, đây là gặp phải lão này. Đây. Cái này là giao việc cho mình. Cái này là trong cái demo này có anh tay vàng này.
Yo, Mr. V.
Mr. V.
Dexter
My
Deshawn in the
pleasure.
flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
Đi nào các chú.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all time
Play
in a
of
blaze
glory.
smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Em sẽ muốn là sống như là người anh hùng. How they remember you, that that cow.
Hello?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple
Surprise you. Respect.
Respect.
Okay. Sự tôn trọng.
Alright, listen close.
Nhìn tay này ngon.
Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I gotta question my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me?
Cái này là
Could have had
Dex.
Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye.
In the eye.
Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are.
Here we are.
Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Nên là thằng này nó muốn kiểu làm việc theo kiểu classic ấy. Là muốn gặp trực tiếp thanh niên nào để nói chuyện cho thêm giao việc.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
Việc là như nào?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Thì mình đi lấy trộm kìa.
Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka.
Arasaka,
Sure,
bên
that's
Nhật.
no problem.
Hình như cái đây là tập đoàn kiểu là robotics bên Nhật.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client, tell me about her. Maelstrom, what is the issue?
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the
What's the
issue?
issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Đấy, đây là thẻ nhớ. Đây là cái thông tin về nhiệm vụ này.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy.
Này là bot.
Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce.
Wow, rất là nhiều nhân vật mới. Mình không biết là chuyện gì xảy
A
ra.
straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that, except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate.
To be why a thing
Realize
you
I
could
think how you can
see.
use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Nhưng về cơ bản là đây là một số cái thông tin phụ để chúng ta cần để chúng ta là lấy được cái
Think I got everything.
đồ cho thằng già này, cái chip này.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Chào tạm biệt anh da đen.
One more thing, Mr. V.
Có gì nữa?
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Ok. Hay nó lại hỏi là mình chọn cái nào? Kiểu là ra đi trong vinh quang hay là sống cuộc sống bình yên nữa kiểu. Là rồi job update. Jackie.
Talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nun.
Staring is rude. You know that, right?
Jackie here, work here.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype.
Combat bot?
Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Mom sent you?
Your mom said you. Right, know anything about him? Okay.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Chúng ta sẽ đến nói chuyện với khách hàng này.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Stick around.
Orale.
Hasta luego.
The job complete chưa làm gì cả. Cái nó gọi là cái một phần của nhiệm vụ. Nó gọi xe như này. New job. Where my car? Đây này. Đây à? À đây, xe này xịn phết này. I want to remind you. Eddie had already changed hands between me and Estate Maelstrom. So when you rest, take it off the hand. Don't let them try to check you out, as they lie about to do. Maelstrom being the Maelstrom. Eddie had already changed hands between me and the Estate Maelstrom. À như nào? Thanks for the info. Chúng ta sẽ đến quán bar để 6 giờ chiều đến 6 giờ sáng. Bây giờ mấy giờ? Bây giờ là mấy giờ nhỉ? Xem chỗ này. Nó ở ngay cái đoạn này này. Mình đi vòng này. Lái xe rất là ảo. Ôi. Innocent people. Thế là mình giết người rồi. Ra cái gì nhỉ? I want to get out. À đây này, có feed camera mà. Này dễ lái nó. Tạo ra là kẻ rồi. Nãy là mình đâm một thằng này.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a free PD?
The mock.
What do you got?
What don't we got? Women and men of your dreams. Synaptic acting A-listers, no washed-up virtue porn boy toys, or blow-up dolls here. Oh, turf stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves right out of your body. Pure bit-based ecstasy. That's why people...
Đây này, người trong bóng ấy à?
Clearly know how to sell it.
Not a sales pitch, it's a warning. I'll give you one word. Bespoke. Not for everyone's synapses.
Talk to the bouncer.
Think you can handle it?
Fuck yes.
Spoke? Damn, that sounds promising. I get it, I'm in.
Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your
Không
eye,
được
you do
sờ
not
mỏ.
grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask
No
for a
groping.
PD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Nên là đây là cái club cho nữ à? Hay gì?
Have fun.
Nên là mình không biết là cái trong này là nó.
My, what a sweet
My, what a
face
sweet.
you have.
Cái lễ tân này. Mình phải đi vào thằng này. Mình sẽ nói chuyện với cả khách hàng. Ủa cái trò này mà đúng là cái ray tracing thì chắc là ảo rồi đấy. Rất là nặng. Quẩy đây, yeah. Sợ. Chị là khách hàng. My client.
Hey.
Get you something.
Lizzie still work here.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar.
Lizzie bar.
Guys were paid right, insured, and had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
The Theo. A life story about them.
Ah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet
Evil.
memories.
Lại hỏi thêm mấy
All
câu
what
chuyện.
makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang
Bắn
came
thủng
back
bi.
the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though.
Thế là chị Lizzie này chết à?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Ok, chúng ta sẽ get up. Better get up. Ok, chúng ta sẽ hỏi là
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker.
Là Evelyn.
I know she's here.
Who's asking?
Answer the question. The big tipper là cái gì?
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo.
Ô, cái chị này ngon quá nhỉ? Yeah. Đây là chị Evelyn này.
Evelyn Parker.
Nhìn cái phần này nó không được xinh lắm nhỉ. Đúng là đồ họa nó phải cao cơ. I might think là
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Ngoài meet here 3/4 là cái gì? What the fuck? Evelyn Parker.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me.
Nên là chị này là giao việc với thằng
We'll be
kia.
in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Sau cái thằng deck kia là nó lại giao việc cho mình. Thằng cái môi giới ấy, kiểu.
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Phòng riêng, yes. Ui ngon đấy. Yes. Này là cái gì? Ngồi xuống trước. Quẩy tưng bừng.
Max had a load to say about you. Called you professional.
Professional.
Effective. And trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I don't care what the deck thinks. I am the best.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm
Anh là tốt
getting
nhất.
into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Just start working with him.
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short
Đây là
leashes.
cái bọn kia là fixer. Là thằng deck ấy.
Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind.
The deck.
Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing.
Their
Their
tuition.
intuition.
They bet on
They
potential.
bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Ok, nào nói chuyện
Let's
về
cut
công
to
việc
the
đi.
chase. What do you got for me?
Chị này lòng vòng quá.
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky
Ricky
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Orosaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines.
Cái này ở trên tin lúc nãy mình xem.
Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Yorinobu sẽ gọi up me around me. He might target Norinobu Arasaka.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Này là anh này là thừa kế thằng
He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding.
đúng rồi, thằng này là con trai của
Saburo's
thằng
had Yuri's
ông chủ
balls
tịch.
and advice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Ok.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army.
Ok, cái này mình không.
Huh. Why is...
Look,
if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Netwatch, where something that.
Wait, neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this.
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu do to walk away with?
Cái thằng này nó định bán cái chip cho cái bọn kia.
You focus on the biochip.
Netwatch.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Okay. Thế là cái thằng Yorinobu này là nó sẽ bán cái chip cho cái bọn Netwatch. Và công việc của mình là mình sẽ phải tiếp cận hai cái ấy để cái thương vụ ấy để mình lấy trộm cái chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasaka.
Chị đã biết thì chị đã đi mà chị lấy đấy.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip.
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka.
And when the part of the network,
he wants to pass it on to Netwatch.
Separate down relevant to me.
Listen, V.
The relic. That is my concern.
That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck.
Chuẩn. Việc của chú ấy chỉ đi nhận tiền đấy.
I'll make sure your
Còn cái gì trong cái chip là việc của chị.
What else you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually.
He studied
finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the corp for years. Long story short, the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the corp.
Maybe he thought God take the power.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits?
Fuck to death.
Jacking off to in those boxes?
Chơi đến chết.
It can be a very useful tool.
Would you like anything else?
Analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
All right, Mom.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Don't you know Nobura personality?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel?
I know him pretty well, actually.
I know him pretty well, actually.
Thế là chị này là tay trong của thằng kia.
An arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out.
I trust her.
I trust her.